It's going to be the same process. You'll get to see it twice. I'm going to log into the DRAC. And I have the same scenario on that one. I have a USB drive in there that I'm going to use to install XenServer from. Here I am opening up the DRAC. Here I am running the add-on so that I can view the console. Here it is. That message is just fine. I'm going to open it up so that I'm waiting for it to say no signal. That's fine. Click on Power Management. Start the power. Let's go. Power this thing on. And this time around, I'm going to go into my setup and make sure that VT or virtualization technology is turned on. So I'm going to go into setup and wait for setup to pop up. Open this thing up again. That disconnect happens every once in a while. It's going to enter BIOS pretty soon. And I'm going to go over to processor, enable virtualization technology, as you saw. I'm going to press escape, save changes and exit. Restarting the machine, I'm going to tell it to go into the boot menu so I can select the USB drive to boot from. So here we are. I'm going to select the USB drive. You see the same thing that you saw before, and I'm going to begin the boot process. Wait for the questions to come up, and you'll be able to see the same exact installation on a different server at the same time. So I installed, or I'm in the process of installing one server, and here I am installing another one. I'll install more as time progresses, but I'm going to start with two. So here it is. I'm going to select the QWERTY keyboard. I'm going to click OK here so that I can install the drivers needed to find my disks. I can accept the license agreement. I'm going to enable thin provisioning on my SCSI device A, which is my 135 gig drive. I'm going to install from local media. I don't want to install any supplemental packs. I don't want to verify the installation media. I'm going to put in my password for the root user. I'm going to connect to Ethernet 0, my ETH0, which is how I'm going to connect to this machine. I'm going to assign a static IP address to this box with a subnet mask and a gateway. I'm going to call the server XS host 02, my DNS server, and Americas, Los Angeles. I'm going to do manual time entry, and I'm going to install XenServer. Off it goes. So while this is going on, I'm going to go back to the other DRAC, this one. I want to see where that installation is. Console. Open this up. Come on. Here we are. So, yeah, the time takes correct. It's completing the installation process, and I'm going to click OK, and it's going to restart. Ta-da! So this is restarting. So this is loading XenServer. Take a couple of minutes. Let me go to the other box. I'm going to log into that box and see where the installation is. It's probably completing the installation, and I'm going to boot into that box as well. There's the console. And I'm going to connect to it. There you go. It's completing the installation. And it's going to restart. There we have it. So it's restarting this service. See where the other one is, if it has gone through the installation process. And log into this machine, log into the DRAC, open up the console, and see where the, there we go, look at that. So here we have our XenServer 6.1. Okay. And all of the display. So this is good. The other thing that I want to verify, I'm going to go to my domain controller, and I'm going to verify if I can ping this by name. Look at that. See it? So this tells me that the IP address that I assigned to that controller actually works, and I am able to ping to it. Good sign. And once the other server comes up, XenServer XS host 02, I'm going to ping that as well to make sure that everything works. So that is the installation of XenServer. I'm really glad you got a chance to see this. I'm going to walk through this entire display and all of the options that are listed here, along with getting into the back-end Linux environment and explaining a few things there to you as well.